Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to February. Welcome. And if you're new here, so glad to have you here. If you're coming back, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. February of 2024. I can't believe I was going to call it June. January has gone by so fast. So fast. Actually, I don't think I need that. This is the candle of the month, which I reuse. So you've probably seen this one before, but it is one that I enjoy a lot because it has the orchid and the jasmine in it. Yeah. Like, I'm really into complicated scents, but I would not know how to describe these. I don't know. I have a hard time describing them, but yeah. So I'll be lighting that for all of my plan with me's this month. I am changing something up. So I got a question just yesterday, day before. Yesterday, I think. I'm going to mispronounce this, so there may be many pronunciations. The user's name is SAIA Planning. So I don't know if it's Saya or Saya or something completely different. I just wanted to mention that they asked a question that I had kind of hadn't addressed. So in December, I talked about how I was having trouble. Okay, my candle is having a little bit of a fit here. Let's try that again. Live on camera, making sure we don't have fires. So I should have went ahead and trimmed that. That's why you trim your candles. That's why. Anyway, I had mentioned about how I was having trouble deciding between A5 and B6. A5 of the sterling ink, B6 of the Papertess. I had a little inkling which one was kind of capturing my heart a little bit more. And spoiler alert, it's kind of the B6. So I do want to decorate this month just because I like that consistency through them all. And if I return, I have a feeling I will return to this, but just in a different capacity. And I don't know yet. I want to, so January was the month of trying out 3 planners. Well, I would, as you have seen in my plan with me, is my health planner is so important that I decorate it and do it every week. But I was as you were seeing, I was decorating all 3 every week. I kind of fell into a rhythm with that, and that actually worked. But I just am not using this one as much, and I will explain why when I get to that one. But really quickly, I want to highlight, and also I finally got one of these, the Tombow mono correction tape, because it was bothering me to see the highlights. I know at one point I said it was kind of nice to be able to see where the appointment was originally, but I kind of changed my mind about that. The colors actually I find a little bit distracting. So I'm actually going to highlight things. Let's see. Were there any here that I needed to do? No. So I will highlight after things are down. So like right now, I don't have my business stuff in here. I know that there were plan with me's. And I like doing it in this one. I just don't know if I'll be highlighting in the B6. And so that's what this next test will be. We'll be just using the B6, just using both Papertess. And it hurts because I love sterling ink. I absolutely love it. And I love the feeling of it. I love how big, like A5s to me have the room that I need. for the weeklies, I'm going to do therapy appointments, because definitely billing for therapy appointments, I don't know. I so much appreciated going in person and just paying right then and there. But now, since we're all virtual, at least that's what our choice is right now, it's hard because they like group things together and they wait for insurance to come, and it's just kind of a nightmare. So I very much need to count up not only my therapies and my son's therapies. So I definitely like to highlight those so I can just look through it. Like right now, those are totally standing out. Work stuff here, I just want to see how busy I am. But I have like a plan of using a booklet for more work stuff, and I have not started yet. And so that's what I think I've been leaning a little too hard. Like right now, I'm highlighting these. I know I had a couple more in here. I just need to look up those dates and see that these, like, I need to move this elsewhere. It's so hard because I'm looking at the form factors instead of the whole book. So like here, like I want to use a full note page. If I'm taking notes, it's either going to be small in my health planner or here. The B6 doesn't have places for notes. It barely has notes. Excuse me. The health planner itself has I sectioned it off in the back and had let me try to organize my thoughts here. Some really good places to keep the notes organized per health doctors, because I have many different ones, and keep my son's in there. But if I'm taking notes on a webinar, or if I'm taking notes on something else, I need a bigger sheet. And that's not in the B6. So that's why I'm kind of keeping this one, because I've done that in here. And I do use the weeklies. I really like this format. Like, it just really helps me see if anything is overlapping. I can't do that in the B6. At least my B6, the one that I'm using. So that's kind of where my thoughts are. And now I want to see, like, during the month of February, what, if I am just using Papertess, what can I adapt? Do I need this one? That's what I'm going to see. So there's really not going to be a ton of decoration. I also have these are smaller stickers, but I do have some bigger stickers that I got for this notebook. Usually they're even a little bigger than that. And I want to use them, but I don't know. So anyway, this is the Sterling Ink February, and usually I don't like to match what the sticker kits of everyone going out are doing right now. They're putting these in, but I just want to this time, so I'm going to. And I thought, why not? If it sounds like I'm all over the place, it's kind of because I am. I need something to cut this with. So I am one by nature to have more supports rather than less. And I think that's why I've kept three of them. And it's but I don't really need all three. So I'm just starting off by putting these little strips, because these were made and designed to fit here for Sterling Ink. And this is a family is visiting, so I wanted to put this down through Sunday. There we go. Let me construct a coherent sentence here. It's in my nature to have more supports than less, as I was saying there. I don't mind doing extra, knowing that I can, let's see, I'm trying to think what I want to do here, because I don't have many stickers and I'm putting it in all three. We got some little ones. I'm looking at these two for, this is a upper corner. I don't think I'm going to have a list here, so I could put that up here. I've always been one to overcomplicate things, and I've always been one to, well, if I'm going to like commit to having more, I might as well be comfortable with doing it, like having repetitive things happen. So I'm kind of wondering if I have room down here for this. I think that February is kind of in the way there. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I don't know. It's hard, but again, I don't have enough information. So I'm going to need to see how things go. And that's kind of about it. Trying to keep this pretty minimal here. Let's see. Maybe putting something right here to kind of highlight that. Because the other part is that I have just one appointment scheduled so far. I think I'll have one more appointment this whole month. But that's about it. So I'm just going to write, I'm going to write it over here actually, because it just, everything's kind of scooching over here. So I'm just going to write family like that. I didn't have a huge game plan here, so I like that because this is a lot for up here, but I also have two others. So let me say this is done for now. Again, the dentist may move, so I don't want to highlight that yet. School-wise, it's just one day off. We had a second day off here, but we had a snow day, so that went bye-bye. So let me explain a little bit more in here. I made a section here, like it's so much easier to do my Moxie Life based reflections in this book. And I think that's one of the key things that's pushing me over here. So for January, oh, I did highlight in here. I had like kind of a to-do list. This may change form. We'll see. I just kind of like dumped things. And one of them is which planners to use. And so I just did a reflection on this. And I wrote up a little thing just saying, what an interesting month. I've been using 3 planners. Let's try 2. Yeah, you're welcome to pause and read more about that. And then it gets into like having kind of a dashboard. I really like this dashboard area, but I don't get the vertical feeling here. But I don't know, maybe I don't need it. I tried it here. This didn't work. I could go back to this though, because I did say it was a duplicate. Maybe it's not now. We'll see. And then having like reflections for each week, having space for that. That's what the Moxie Life has, is these pages for reflections. It's like 2 pages and actions, although I moved my actions here so I could see them through the whole week. So when I came to February here, there's this whole area here where I can reflect when the month is done, but also put in what my goals are for this month. goals, right? Like I have talked about goals where I'm not really setting any. I'm not. That's where I'm like, it's more of a monthly task list right now. But see, right now it's open. It's free. It's like I could journal a little bit like I did for the last month there and just journal on both. And actually that's probably more productive for me because I don't need like a list here because I don't put a list on the side. And I used to put a little list there, and I could say like, I really want to file taxes this month, which I do. I don't need to have it here, but I also can have it as like a next week file taxes here, and I'm kind of carrying them forward. So that's why I'm kind of sticking in here. The other part is that I still feel like I have Sterling ink with me because I have this B6 booklet. And so this is where I was copying in all my work stuff. And I just started. I didn't do anything for December. And I'd love to kind of keep this. Now, I wouldn't decorate this. To me, the booklets are just more functional. Maybe if I don't use the A5 anymore, I could decorate this, I guess, but it seems a little redundant. But that's what I'd like to do, is kind of like always keep in this, keep the social media there, and then have my health planner. And I kind of thought that that's how things were going to go. See, now this will fit perfectly down here. So let me put that on. I kind of knew it. I kind of was like, but there are people who come and watch my channel because I do Sterling ink. And I even mentioned in the group that I did it. But I gotta try without. I still absolutely adore it, you know? So it's not like, and I think that's what a lot of people had trouble with this year, is because they're all beautiful systems. They really are. They're just gorgeous. Actually, this little sticker here reminds me of if you had seen one of my Plan With Me's during the summer, it had a little hanging lantern. Let's see if I can focus on that. See that little hanging lantern there beside the plant? That's very much like one of the images that I really was basing my design off of. That was really pretty. And I think this might fit kind of exactly here. Oh, gorgeous. So that's where things are standing. Or they just are. They're just kind of falling into place that way. Because look at, I mean, the Sterling ink stickers are absolutely amazing. And that's another thing that I think Catherine knows, that people love different aspects and different things. They'll use all their stickers in the system that they love the best. Like I am, you know, she knows that. And I'm just trying to see here. Do I want to put this? This is, I have to say, one of the most beautiful poppy, like mosaic poppies, or the beautiful part of this February collection. I don't know if you can see the little lines on there of the mosaic. She just came out with, yeah, I think I want to put this right here. She just came out with her, well, someone gave a sneak peek of her March collection. And it's really interesting. She's kind of has a whole architectural feel in this year's. And it's interesting to see year over year how she changes things. So she brought back the, what's it called? They're holographic, the foil dots, which is just really pretty. And see, these stickers fit perfectly in the Papertess here as well. Perfect. So yeah, like, I mean, I just love the typography and the size of this. And then I am going to write out something here so that I have something to reflect upon. Little bits there. And I'm not sure yet what, but I like how this kind of coordinates with this month. I didn't do it. I do have stickers for January, but I just love this one so much. I didn't use any of the stickers yet. So there's that part. Let me see if I come back to it by the end of the video here. So here, this is the one I actually put the times of things in. I find that because I'm much more reliant on the times for my health one. Let's see, do I have enough? I have 2 little strips here. No, I don't think that'll be enough. And I have plenty of strips here to use. So do you guys feel the same about any of the planners you're using this year? Like, do you have an extra one that you got and you just are like sad that you kind of have to put it aside, or like struggling to find a use for it, or are you feel like you need another one, like not everything's fitting very well? Like, is that a possibility? I feel like we're all kind of figuring out what's working best now that we have kind of a month behind us. I don't know. That's what I kind of hear with other people's stories. Let's see. I definitely want... But I also am really glad that the extras that I got... So I got a Aura Estelle that I did sell right away because... because it was Sunday start. On the monthly... what was it? Not monthly. I don't remember. I sold it so quick. It's not a bad planner. It just would not work with my brain because I'm all Monday start with everything. Do I want the little chair down here? I think so. I sold that. And then I sold, I had a TN. I had a traveler's notebook set up, and I had gotten a Sterling Ink TN. It was their N1 that I thought I was going to use for my health planner, and that sold to someone. It had this amazing soft cover that I had got, and when the person got it, they're like, "Oh, this is so buttery soft." I said, "Yeah." I'm glad she enjoyed it so much. And then I sold, what else did I thought there was one more. I'm going to put that little bit of an angle there. Well, it's kind of mimicking the other one. Let's go this way. Well, the take a note one I gave to my husband. And so I wouldn't say 100% using it all the time. He is very new to having everything written down, and that's okay. So, he'll use it how he'll want to. But when he saw me ordering it, he really liked it. So that's why that ended up going to him. Yeah, I did the 4 corners. I know a lot of other people probably do some much more. Let me see if this will come up. Because I'm kind of wondering about this down here. No, I'm going to leave it. So I wanted to highlight here with the actual, because again, I want to see But these all happened, and that's about to happen today. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. That was skipped. This was moved. Oh, I don't know if that's correct in my other one. I think it was, yeah. So this is incorrect. We're going to, come here. There we go. That is more accurate. Gonna erase this because it's better just not to have anything for me. And then for health, yeah, it's not school. So there was an assessment here. And then I had my new infusion here, my new doctor, and then my son had his checkup there. So to look at just health things for January, that's great. And actually, I like this layout a little bit more than like the four corners here. Let's see if I can do something a little bit more creative. I don't know. I'm talking a lot and I'm trying to process and I'm trying to like think things through, but I'm also distracted. I can hear it. Let me go a little slowly on here. Yeah. I kind of want to put this like down here. Like that. Yeah. I don't know why that feels a little better. It just makes this, because I'm going to be planning all the way up into this corner. Well, I may not write anything, but the month is kind of extending more, like it feels like it's more up here. So that's why I'm balancing it out that way. Are there any other stickers? Now that I used, this was the sampler. If there's any other strips, I might use that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back to here now and use a little bit more. Because I feel like that one's done, and this one's pretty much done. But now this feels a little empty. So, and again, what am I doing here? I'm leaving this one till last. I am noticing that. I am very much noticing that. So, I think I'll put this big one down here. That. And I know there's some people who have some really beautiful layouts with the new stickers. I do mostly like highlights. I don't really do the just like big stickers here, and that's just a personal preference. I don't see anything right or wrong with, like, they'll do layering and fancy stuff. I just don't. Yeah, I think that would be a little busy. This feels a little, I think this one's done. Again, simplifying, that's my word of the year. Let's see if we can put it somewhere here. See, that matches that artwork. Kind of like this here because it'll recognize that I keep looking up here going, that's part of February, and it's not. Let's see. These two feel a little cold, so let me warm them up by having some flowers around them and things. Let's see. This is hard. This is hard. It feels awkward. Yeah, even here, it's kind of coming straight up from the bottom though. I don't think I can use it. I don't think I can. I think having that bottom part on there with at least a little bit more down here. Again, I'm not feeling like this is my most amazing setup. I could like highlight numbers. I could do that. I'm going to keep this really simple. Let's go back to the B6 just to kind of finish things up. Yeah, like this feels more comfortable and has like a lot of just, I don't know, it feels good. It feels good. So, here, this is hard. It's hard to write about like intentions of things. So that's why I kind of drift to lists. Like when you have a list, it feels like, oh, these are like the highlights I want to do. So maybe I'll do that. I'll have a list here. Maybe I'll write some things. I do have, oh, did I not write it in here? I wrote it in January. Okay, so I picked a card for every single month this year. The first one was death, and I know that can sound like really macabre or like down or dark, but death kind of means a cycle is ending and something is starting. So time to pause and let go. Your sacred tears are watering new seeds. So I did pick one for February, so let me get that. Okay, and maybe this is where, so I use this book to my Magic of I to put all of my card info in. And then I write it at the beginning of each month, but this is also like my personal diary, so I don't really show it too much. And this is an A5, so I do like the size of it for writing, especially for journaling. So here is like what I have for February, and I wrote this at the beginning of the year. I know it's off screen here. So I'm going to copy this over, and I think I want to put it right here like I did this last month here. That was a good spot because I could decorate over here. So let me write this and I'll be right back. Okay, so the 8 of Seeds, the work you are doing is paying off for you and also your community. See, like I planted some seeds and now they're like growing. Again, you can take inferences and anything that you want from the cards that you pull, or from verses, or from quotes, or anything that bring you meaning throughout the month or throughout the week, or whatever you want to do. So I think, yeah, that feels like about it for here. Again, I'm going to copy this here for family. I love this. I might get some more strip stickers. I really hadn't used them that much. I did get like the whole kit for January, and then for February I just got a couple things. But I do go back and I just buy singles of like I don't think I'll get March. I like it, but I know people are saying it's really pretty in person, but that's why I don't do the subscription there. That's the only subscription I would consider getting, because you do get quite a lot. But I do find if you go in later, some of the, like, not everyone gets these strip stickers. And sometimes I like to collect the little month ones just so that I can use them next year. So we'll see. We'll see. Here. I'm trying to decide if I can do this on camera or not. Let me write a little bit here, and then I'll come back and see what happens here. I might actually use a little strip right here to kind of keep that separate. Or I can use these ones that I cut. How about that? So I wrote a little bit here, and then I also have a to-do list. So I have both. I was like, I kind of like one, I kind of like the other. Let's see how far this will go here. And will it blend together a little bit? Let's do this way since there's a little bit of red there together. Again, I'm not going to look at this too much. Yeah, let me just squeak this on the end. So I made like, these are the highlights I'd like to happen. That's great. That's great. I used them up. I was hoping I could. I want to file both my taxes. I want to do a family trip to the art museum, get my dentist done, and then I need to schedule with my nutritionist. She canceled on me because she's moving to another practice. I had seen her 3 years ago, and it's this month that she's leaving. I don't know. It has nothing to do with me. I know that. I just think it's very unlucky timing. And then I wrote just like, what are my intentions here? The work you're doing is paying off for you and also your community. I said, I do hope my work is building off all my prior thoughts and actions in order to create a cohesive and supportive place where people can watch, relax, to accept yourself, process, and love their sanctuaries. So I believe your space can be a sanctuary. I also believe your planner can be a sanctuary. So that feels good. And so then like when I do a kind of reflection upon my intentions, I have like some task driven ones and some thought. Like, yeah, this is like a good template to reuse going forward. And again, this layout here is providing me the chance to do that. We're going to see, like this will be my first week where I do have a vertical. Yeah, I do have the vertical in the other one. But when we get to like this full week, I don't think I'm going to do the other ones. I'm not going to do my weekly planning in the A5 Sterling ink. We're just going to try it for a little bit. I know some of you came over here to watch that, but I want to try this week doing how I usually plan with no vertical. Then I want to see, am I craving that vertical? Maybe by the end of February here, I am drawing a vertical in here. And then it just kind of stays in here. So we'll see. We'll see with that. That is my plan going forward. I figured that the monthly here is a great place to describe all of that. So we have this just in case for backup. Let me get it centered there. And then this is my primary one I'm using. And then just having this, because I'm in here so much doing health stuff, just kind of have this similar look. It will be nice to just have this and my B6 for if I need to make an appointment. I just write it twice, except I do have a little passport in my wallet that I do take with me. I should take a look at that real quick. Here, let me show that one to you. Okay, so this I got, I had shown it before, but I also got the little quick clear cover. It fits the little booklet perfectly. It probably does not fit the other ones very well because I know Sterling ink was having problems with these shrinking, but it works perfect to carry this around. So I went and decorated all of these at the beginning of the year, and so now I just have like, oh, maybe I should highlight that green. Well, I'm not highlighting, that's right. So I have all these in here and, you know, have these all decorated out for the year. But yeah, so that's like, if I make an appointment now, it's in 3 spots plus digital, which I know is a lot. I do dream of just having one. Like all of last year, I basically had one planner, and then so much health stuff came that I didn't have this one, but I had another one. That was like the main reason of branching out, and then just trying different layouts and things. So I hope that helps. That is my February reset. I just wanted to get all the pretties in here. I really enjoy, stickering things up and just seeing how that all goes. But I hope everyone has a good February. If you have any questions as well, why am I doing this? Or what's it like to use this one? Let me know, because would be happy to answer anything. And until next time, if you enjoy these, like on the way out. If you want to see more of these, hit subscribe on the way out. So take care, everyone. Bye.